Major moves. We going all in. Like we got nothing to lose. We making moves. We making major moves. We making moves. We making major moves. We making moves.
Warning, I'm not a financial advisor. Don't blame me or any other random person that gives you some money tips for any of your financial decisions. I provide information based on research that may guide you to taking a deeper look at a particular company. However, in no way am I suggesting to invest or not invest in that company. Your decisions are that of your own. I present information that is readily available on the internet, and I piece together the story to create and provide a more holistic concept to create a bigger picture. This information is for educational purposes only. Ultimately, I'm a guy in a Spider-Man mask, and you should not take financial advice or information from me. Welcome back to my channel, everybody. I am Mr. Man, and I appreciate you joining me for this deep dive adventure today. Most of my content has been around Ripple and XRP, but today I'll be taking a look at Stellar. There's a lot of, I want to say, bad information being circulated around Stellar. Anyways, CryptoErie, I follow her on Twitter, had posted Stellar loses one of its big anchors as the crypto payments firm Wire shuts down. Bad news. Bad news. Does it affect Stellar? Obviously it does, but to what degree? We'll find out soon enough. As we go down, though, to some of the tweets here, some people had tweeted back, "Good, Stellar's trash. Stellar equals garbage, piggyback model of XRP. Hope it disappears." I don't think people do their due diligence to find out who these companies are. Because as I look at Stellar, IBM partnership, and IBM's 3 Stellar products. All right, as we go down here, where was it again? IBM's client DLT needs fall into 2 overall camps, private network or public network. IBM provides a private permission solution via Hyperledger. So we know Hyperledger now, and we know IBM, and we know IBM and Stellar have collaborated together to create Hyperledger. Learn more about why IBM chooses Stellar. So Hyperledger is created in the realms or on the rails of XLM. How is that trash? Everything uses IBM. So as we continue on, here is Hyperledger Foundation. Banking technology, and this is back in September 2016, I might add. Technology, Sberbank goes blockchain with Hyperledger. Now, as we just learned, right back here, that is on XLM. As we continue this little dive here, where is it? Russia's biggest bank joins us, a similar thing there. Where was it? Right here. Russia's largest bank issued gold-backed digital financial assets. They call them DFAs, right? Russia's largest bank, Sberbank, formerly known as Sber or Sberbank. I don't understand how people can call that trash. So Russia issues a gold-backed digital financial asset based on the Hyperledger in collaboration with Sberbank, which is on the rails of XLM. And someone has the audacity to say it's trash? I don't understand some of these people that don't do their due diligence. Anyways, I'm on Stellar's webpage here. I'm not sure if you guys had ever taken a look at some of the partnerships, but this is astounding. Just astounding. I'll go back to the first page because I was going through this. I don't understand how people understand what they call trash. Look at some of these partnerships. Look at all these partnerships with me here, all right? There'll be some companies here you are well aware of, and I know that for a fact. All right, you got Binance right there. How does XLM and Stellar fit in with Binance? Huh? Is that just through the exchange itself? Because you can exchange it and get XLM on there. They have Bitso down here, which you know is in Latin America. They have Bitstamp over here. There's Bitfinex over there. There's Bybit over there. All right, we're just gonna go through this circle right there. We know about that collaboration. Coinbase right there, the top right. You know what? I missed some. Call them out as you see them too. Crypto.com right there. There's the Curve Crypto right there. I'm sure you all are familiar with that. And there's a lot of projects here that I'm not familiar with. I'm sure not a lot of you guys may not be familiar with too, but if you're familiar with some that I am not, by all means, put that down in the comment, please. I would love to learn more about it. There's the Firefly wallet. There's Firefly itself. Templeton, Franklin Templeton. Like the list goes on and on. But I am coming to one that I will stop on, and I'll show you how I got to this conclusion. It's very intriguing, actually. There's IBM over there, bottom left. There's Kraken, KuCoin, and again, I'm not sure if you can just if you can get them on there if they are a partner or had a hand in some kind of creation with these companies. There's Lobster Wallet over here, Ledger Nano S far left, Ledger Toolbox over there. Mobius, MoonPay, I don't know about that. MoneyGram, Newton, that's a Canadian exchange. All right, we're just gonna keep going through this stuff still. I know you guys can see this. Pardon for the dead airspace for there. I'm just intrigued at seeing all of this. Just intrigued at seeing this. Satoshi Pay, I'm familiar with them as well. Scopuli, or Scopuli, however you pronounce that. Sharia Review Bureau, what the? Consultancy for Islamic financial institutions issuing stellar-based assets. That's huge. That's huge. And here we have my guys over here saying, you know, good thing these guys are good here. Saying that stellar equals trash. I don't understand if these guys understand, if they know what they're talking about. Like some people just get their information from influencers and that's it, and they piggyback on the back of that stuff. Stable Corp. A fintech firm offering Canadian dollar stablecoin, QCAD and VCAD. The initial stablecoin was on the Ethereum network first, QCAD, and they switched it up, VCAD, which is on the XLM blockchain. You have Stably over there. This one here, Stellar Gold. This is interesting. I'll show you how I got to this now. Click that. All right, nothing to see here. Is that so? Oh, we will copy that. Go here. And go to the Wayback Machine. Sometimes research requires greatness. And I know all of you guys have the greatness and the time and the due diligence to do what you can to find the information you're looking for. And that may require doing things like the Wayback Machine because not everything is so easily accessible. So that's this line here means there was a hit here. This was the only time there was a page up or something happened. February 15th, February 25th at 9 o'clock a.m. That's 0900. Look at what this says here. All right. Where do we start? A value, so a PNG summary, a value savings app. Save the value of your money with tokenized gold on the Stellar blockchain. Description. Users will be able to deposit and peg their home currency to tokenized gold on the Stellar blockchain. A smarter way to save than holding fiat currencies. The project will attract more financially savvy investors to the Stellar blockchain. to bet against the dollar or other fiat currencies. Gold will be built on the Stellar blockchain because of its fast and cheap to transfer value, meaning users are able to exchange the tokenized gold back to their own currency within seconds. Seconds! Back into gold and back into XLM. And people talk about this is trash. Come on, people. Do your homework. Do your homework. I'm not lumping everybody into that at all by any means. I know some of you guys are just here to learn. But some people are out there to talk pure nonsense, and I don't know why or what they get out of it. Why they're looking to scare people out who are just trying to learn. Honest, good people like yourself and myself. So I thank you again, always, for joining me on these journeys and these deep dives here. What else is there? Token Up, the White Company, that sounds interesting for sure. An issuer of USD, EUR, and GBP stablecoin. Now that is interesting. This is happening live right now. This is the first time I've seen this. Nothing there. Well, let's just see if we can get to the bottom of that. TheWhiteCompany.com. Let's see what they says. The White Company US. TheWhiteCompanyUS.com. Let's see what they got to say about this. No, that's not it. Where are they? Well, let's way back this here. Again, this is all just learning. You and I are learning this together. The White Company. TheWhiteCompanyUS.com. Let's see what comes up. God Nature response at crawl time, July. That's the wallet. And that's not what I'm looking for. Okay. Well, let's keep going down the line here. But we see with Trezor, we see the connections that XLM has. XLM is big in this industry, and for someone to have the audacity to say, there's Wire. This is the company here that Crypto Airy was talking about, Wire. Or it says, Stellar loses one of its big anchors. I'm not sure if you guys understand what anchors are, but we can get into that as the crypto payments firm Wire shuts down. Let's see. Labs anchors. Look at this. Here's some of the anchors. Bankhouse, Bonder. Look at these. Like these are their anchors. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's see if we can get the understanding of what an anchor is. An anchors connect the Stellar network to traditional banking rails so that all the world's currencies can Did you hear that? All the world's currencies can interoperate on a single, seamless platform by providing access to local on and off ramps. They empower the apps and services built on Stellar to enable borderless access to financial infrastructure. Read on. Anchors connect Stellar. Look like people are talking about is trash. Unbelievable. Today's payment landscape is fragmented. Each region has its own payment scheme. ACH, Automated Clearinghouse, SEPA, SPEI, etc., which are not interoperable. So essentially, it's old technology back in when Swift came around, 1973, I want to say. I'm not 100% sure, but I want to say. And then as time went on, new technology came, and it is built on top of that to try and make it work. But what they're doing is taking new technology and building it on old technology, so it's not interoperable. They're doing what they can to Frankenstein this to make this work. To bridge these disparate local payment systems, Stellar makes it possible to represent the world's currencies in the form of digital assets on one decentralized platform where they can all interoperate freely. By living on Stellar, these digital assets can also interoperate with all the wallets and apps that leverage the Stellar network to provide users a wide variety of effective financial services. By all means, you guys, I love me some XRP. I love me XRP a lot, and I thoroughly enjoy the company Ripple, who they are, who they're led by, who the team is. You know, Brad Garlinghouse, David Schwartz, whenever Schwartz was there too. I like the fact that he had a hand in creating ILP, Interledger Protocol. But essentially, you shouldn't be married to one company. The fact that there's tons of companies out there and they all have their own niche and doing their own thing in this, I think you should allow yourself to obtain an open mind in terms of looking at these as an investment and a potential hedge against the current inflation and the devaluing of the dollar relative to the other dollars that are falling a lot faster. And look at these things with an open mind and an open eye to what they are. Like, don't just go all into one thing. By all means, this is not investment. What is it here? I'm not an investment advisor. This isn't investment advice either. But keep an open mind about things. I mean, yeah, XRP and XLM, we've heard and we are learning that they are very similar in how they act and interact with other companies out there. But that doesn't mean you should go for one and only one. You know, Stellar's fantastic, XRP's fantastic, Cello's fantastic, HPAR looks really good, XDC is fantastic. They all have their own niches and they will interoperate within the ecosystem. This is what they will do because this is what did not exist back in the day, interoperability. So that being said, I want to leave you guys on that note, and I thank you for spending your time with me. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, and I hope you and pray that you found some value in this content here, and I'll catch you on the next one.
Making major moves. We going all in like we got nothing to lose. We making moves. We making major moves. We making moves.